leaving to go stage somewhere else from where we're at right now as this fire continues to move. But yeah, we talked to Mayor Waters after we got here, roughly about 4 o'clock this afternoon. He said he was nervous. A lot of things very reminiscent to 2016, most notably the gusts of wind that we're still getting as a flag off to our right consistently blows in the wind, and then the low humidity that's just letting this kindling dry out, and every time this wind catches it, it blows that flame onto that dry wind and just carries it on out. As we've been standing here, the ridge off up to behind me has been just smoke plumes billowing away from it, and even dark black fumes, or plumes rather, would show you that it's actually catching a hold of structures and just lighting them on fire. And that's what Mayor Waters stressed, is that while this is eerily reminiscent to 2016, but they have a lot more crews at their disposal, he wants anyone and everyone in the areas where this fire is moving to heed any and all evacuation orders.
Stay vigilant. We have put out 2 or 3 iPause alerts on telephones so far. We have our personnel going door to door in these areas. We would just ask everybody to stay vigilant, be aware of their surroundings, know how, if they need to, know how to evacuate.
If they need to, know how to evacuate. That's the biggest message that they want to send. If you get that notification on your phone, if you hear a knock at your door, it's time to get out and leave as soon as you can. As far as information flowing here, where we're at, it's slowed down from where it was about 4 o'clock. Fire officials, again, working very hard up on the ridge behind us to tame this fire. Again, just at last check, 250 acres, only 1 person injured, not a first responder. They were flown out. Any more information, we'll get that as soon as we can. Ted and Amanda.
All right, and Will, we're just getting some new information in from Sevier County just seconds ago. They are telling us that at least 20 different structures have been affected through this fire, and that the 1 person that was airlifted to UT Medical Center is a civilian, not a first responder, and that this 250-acre fire is still 0% contained.
Will Puckett. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Thank you, Will. Appreciate it. Last time, Ben, we were waiting for the rain in 2016. We're doing it again. Rain should come. Is it going to be enough to help? And how much wind before that rain shows up?
I think the rain will help. I don't think it'll be quite enough. We needed probably a couple inches of rain to put this fire out. And it's burning hot. It's burning very fast. Still a very high fire risk outside of this. I was just telling Ted Abeda, my concern is that somebody elsewhere in the viewing area could flick a cigarette button and we could start this all over again. Much of the area under a red flag warning, high wind warning in the Smokies. As the rain nears closer to midnight, the winds are only going to intensify. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Here are your current wind gusts. Stronger here in the Smokies. Wears Valley's right about there. Okay, the winds are curling around. This is a mountain wave. Let's take you a mile or 2 up. The winds are going even faster. They're going to go down the slopes, and we could have gusts around this area, 60 to 70 later on this evening before it even rains. That is why we're so warm right now. That's another thing that the fire crews are battling. It's gotten a little cooler in the last hour, but it's still 80 in Gatlinburg, about 82 in Wears Valley, 81 in La Folle. And look at that. We can see the smoke plume, the smoke on radar going all the way to Dandridge and Morristown. Meanwhile, we have quiet weather locally, but now 8, maybe even, now it's up again. Live update, another tornado reported out west. Our rain, a lot less severe risk. It's going to come fast, and it's going to come down pretty hard from about 1 until 5 o'clock in the morning. For the rest of us, could have a little bit of a soggy commute. We've been telling you about this for a while. Hopefully, this will ease off our fire risk.
All right, Ben, thanks. Because of all this, several roads in the national park also closed because of that high wind warning. We told you about this last night, and the risk of wildfires. Officials expecting sustained winds up to 50 miles per hour, gusts up to 90. Newfound Gap Road, Cades Cove Loop, and Foothills Parkway are all closed. Also following a developing situation in